Have you ever felt like you're missing the meat and potatoes when trying to understand English idioms? It's a common struggle for many English learners. But don't worry, I'm here to help you master this essential expression. Let me tell you a funny story about a time when someone misunderstood the literal meaning of meat and potatoes. My friend, Sarah, was invited to a fancy dinner party and was excited to try the meat and potatoes dish. When the server brought out a plate with a small steak and a side of mashed potatoes, Sarah was confused and asked, "Where's the rest of it?" Needless to say, the other guests were quite amused by her misunderstanding. So, what does meat and potatoes actually mean? This idiom refers to the essential or most important parts of something, the core elements. Now that we understand the true meaning, let's see how it's used correctly. My friend, Alex, was preparing for an important presentation at work. He spent hours crafting the meat and potatoes of the presentation, focusing on the key points and data that would make the biggest impact. When he delivered the presentation, his boss was impressed by his ability to clearly communicate the essential information. Here are some diverse examples of how to use meat and potatoes in different contexts. Casual conversation. The new restaurant has great meat and potatoes dishes. Formal setting. The proposal covers the meat and potatoes of our marketing strategy. Negative context. The report lacks the meat and potatoes of the financial analysis. Humorous context. My grandma's meatloaf is the real meat and potatoes of our family dinners. Literary context. The author's writing style is the meat and potatoes of her storytelling. Business setting. We need to focus on the meat and potatoes of our operations to improve efficiency. Social media usage. This article really gets to the meat and potatoes of the issue. To help you remember the meaning of meat and potatoes, think of a hearty, nourishing meal that provides the essential sustenance. This visual image can serve as a mnemonic device to recall the idiom's figurative meaning of the fundamental or most important aspects of something. Now, let's explore some fun facts about the meat and potatoes idiom. The idiom gained prominence in the early to mid-20th century, likely reflecting the importance of these staple foods in the American diet during that period. It reflects the cultural value placed on simple, substantial meals that provide sustenance and satisfaction. The idiom is commonly used in North America, but similar expressions exist in other cultures, such as bread and butter in the UK. If you're looking for similar idioms, you could use the heart and soul, the nuts and bolts, or the crux of the matter. On the other hand, bells and whistles or frills and fancies would be opposite expressions, referring to the non-essential or decorative aspects. And related idioms like the bare bones or the bottom line also convey the idea of the fundamental or most important elements. Let's try using meat and potatoes in a sentence. The new marketing campaign focuses on the meat and potatoes of our product features. Without the idiom, we could rephrase it as, the new marketing campaign focuses on the essential or most important aspects of our product features. I recently had a conversation with my colleague, Sarah, about an important project we were working on. She mentioned that the meat and potatoes of the project was on track, and I immediately understood that she was referring to the core, essential components that were progressing well. This allowed us to have a productive discussion and ensure we were focusing on the right priorities. A common mistake when using meat and potatoes is to say the meat and the potatoes, which is grammatically incorrect. Another frequent misunderstanding is thinking the idiom refers to a literal dish, like the one my friend Sarah encountered. Finally, it's important to avoid using meat and potatoes in contexts where the focus should be on the non-essential. or decorative aspects, as that would be inappropriate. Now, let's test your understanding of the meat and potatoes idiom with a few quizzes. 1. What does the idiom meat and potatoes mean? A. A literal dish of steak and mashed potatoes. B. The essential or most important parts of something. C. A fancy or elaborate meal. Correct answer, B. 2. Which of the following is a synonymous expression to meat and potatoes? A. Bells and whistles. B. The crux of the matter. C. Frills and fancies. Correct answer, B. 3. Which of the following is an antonymous expression to meat and potatoes? A. The bare bones. B. The bottom line. C. Bells and whistles. Correct answer, C. In summary, the meat and potatoes idiom refers to the essential or most important parts of something. It's a common expression that can help you communicate more effectively in a variety of contexts, from casual conversations to formal business settings. Now it's your turn. Share your own experiences using the meat and potatoes idiom in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more English idiom lessons. I hope this video has helped you understand the meaning and usage of the meat and potatoes idiom. Remember, mastering these types of expressions can significantly improve your communication skills in English. So go out there and start using meat and potatoes in your everyday conversations. Your newfound knowledge is the real meat and potatoes of effective language learning.